Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Cowboy Cooking with BMac and Garry. We are in Colorado today. As you can see, these are pine trees behind us. We've got the beautiful Florida River. They don't call it Florida, they call it Florida here. We're in a cabin on the Florida River, and Garry and I, we went fishing on the San Juan with a gentleman. Tell us who we went fishing with.
Well, his name is Tom Chacon, if I'm saying that right. It's Tom with TH. The only reason we're even mentioning this is, first of all, use him. He was a great guy. But secondly, he's also a singer-songwriter out of here in Durango. We've checked him, obviously checked his songs out on the internet. So we want y'all to check him out. Tom Chacon, T-H-O-M, C-H-A-C-O-N.
C-H-A-C-O-N, Tom
Yeah.
Chacon. And we found him out at Duranglers in Durango, Colorado. So call them, ask for Tom Chacon. Great guy. And we were fishing the San Juan. So we caught some fish. However, here in Colorado or in San Juan in New Mexico, they don't let us keep them. It's catch and release. I understand why. But Garry and I were hungry for some trout. So we went to the local fish market here in Durango and we found some trout. So we're going to cook it for you guys the way I think you would like it and I think we'll like it. So let's get started. I'll show you what we do. First, if you'll see, notice here, I've got a fillet of a trout right there. There's, of course, 2 fillets on each fish. And we are going to take some aluminum foil, because as you know, we always cook in a Dutch oven. Ooh, that's way too much foil. I'll show you what we'll do here in a minute. And we're going to go ahead and make a pouch. So I'm going to go ahead and bend the sides over. Oh, guys, and I hope that Florida River is not too loud and y'all can hear us. Our microphones weren't working today, but we wanted to get this episode out for you guys. Okay, now we're going to take the trout and season both sides. We're just going to use salt and pepper. Use what you guys like. You know what we like. We like Cajun seasoning, all sorts of things. Garry, do you mind?
I don't.
I think lemon pepper would be good on this. Like I said, we're just using some salt and pepper and maybe some other seasoning. If Garry wants to try some of that, we will.
We're doing it on both sides.
Both sides, season, but please season both sides.
This is just some leftover seasoning we had from the other day when we grilled some pork.
So use what you like. And then we're going to take some lemon. And we're going to put some lemon on here. I'll just do one side. We just cut up some lemon. We got room for another one. And a little shallot. That's going to be good. A little butter. I took a stick of butter and cubed it up. I like lots of butter, so let's put 5 on there. And guys, I got some French parsley. Use the herbs you like. I went to the store to look for some dill. They didn't have it. So we're going to just use some French parsley. We're going to set it on there. And then I'm going to take a little olive oil. And this is some olive oil straight from here in Durango. And we've enjoyed it. Pour it over the fish. All right. And then, why not? We have it. Let's take a little wine. Pour a little wine over the fish. I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 together, put one on top of the other. If I can get it done. I'm going to add a little bit more wine. I'm going to add a lot more wine. And I'm just going to fold it up, make a tip. Get it tight. I'm going to take this side, I'm going to roll it up. And take the other side, try to get it as tight as you can. Roll it up. And that was 1 trout, guys. And we bought six trout, Garry?
6 altogether.
So as you can see, we already have over here on the Dutch oven, we already have 5 of them already made. And we're going to set that in there on top. Garry's going to put the lid on. And when we come back, we'll show you how we're going to cook this, because we can't cook on the ground here in Colorado because it's too dry. They do not have any barbecue pits we can cook on. So we're going to try something else, and we'll show you what we do when we get back. So stay tuned.
All right, folks, to go along with our fish, we just bought some vegetables when we were at the store. We got some zucchini, some onions from BMac Garden, obviously some yellow squash, and we're just going to put it all in a Dutch oven, and we're just going to steam it in the Dutch oven. So I'm just going to finish cutting this.
Can I mention something while you're cutting?
Of course.
Guys, I want you to look at this little Dutch oven. Uncle Jimmy, as y'all seen on our episodes, gave me this, actually reluctantly, but he told me when he gave it to me, and every time he gives a Dutch oven away, he makes you cook in it 6 months by the time he gives it to you, or he's going to come and get it and take it away from you, and then you got to do it another time in the year, or he will come and get it back. So we're going to use this a little number 8 he found. I don't even know where he found it, but as I don't know if we've mentioned before in prior episodes, Uncle Jimmy don't buy anything expensive, so he found a deal on this, or he wouldn't have bought it.
All right, so let's open it up. So simple. We're going to use the same seasonings that we had here in the cabin. We didn't want to go out to the grocery store and spend a lot of money on seasonings. Just going to throw them in, randomly chunk them in.
I'll grab the seasoning and start seasoning.
Yeah, season them up while I do that because we want everything to get seasoned.
Salt and pepper. You want to put any of that stuff,
Yes.
steak seasoning on there?
Just for flavor. We'll see.
Can't
We'll
hurt.
see if we like it. Oh, put
Yep.
that one to the magpie. We've been enjoying watching the magpies here in Colorado.
Yeah, they don't have them. And we've enjoyed the weather too. It's 95 degrees back home.
And you can see I'm wearing one of these vests today. I got here to Colorado and they found out these Coloradans wear vests with short sleeves, so I'm acting like a Coloradan today. You just see it all the time. Vests with short sleeves. You wouldn't see me do that back home, but being in Colorado, that's what I'll do. Butter, a little bit of olive oil, got the seasonings. That's it, folks. We're keeping this simple. These are just gonna soften up as they cook, and we're gonna serve it with the fish.
My son always says, it's not rocket surgery.
It's not rocket surgery. So we'll show you how we put this on the fire. Still in Colorado, one more thing that we bought at the store the other day. We almost forgot about it, but we did buy some asparagus at the store. We're just gonna put this in some tin foil with some seasonings and probably just lay it right on top of the coals. So y'all see what we do. But the first thing you have to do with asparagus is get rid of these tough ends. So I'm gonna be serious about it, get rid of a lot of these tough ends. They just don't cook that well, they don't eat that well, and you can see why. You can see how tough they are. And then I'm just gonna hand them to BMac here. He's making us a little tinfoil boat. And I'll get this stuff out of your way. There. He's gonna put olive oil. He's gonna put the same seasonings we've been using. Again, we're here in a cabin in Colorado, so they had salt and pepper. We picked up some state seasoning, but we're gonna use it. I'm gonna help out.
Use what you like.
Or what you have is what we're doing. Not just what you like, but sometimes it's about what you have. Did you throw the olive oil on there already?
I did.
All right.
I think I'll add a
So
little
he's
bit
gonna
more.
wrap it up. We're gonna throw it on some coals. That's it.
Okay guys, now we're gonna go to the fire. I've got both of them here. Here's the vegetables. The zucchini and squash and onion. Thank you, Gary. And here is the fish. Again, y'all seen in our earlier episodes, we want between 325 and 350. Good rule of thumb is take your Dutch oven number, in this case it's a 12, divide by,
Multiply by 2.
multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2.
You could divide by 2 and then multiply by 4, but it's easier to just go ahead and multiply by 2. So that's 24. And then so you want about 2/3 on top, 1/3 on the bottom. So I've got 8 coals here. We're gonna sit on this. And let me tell you what we've done. I told you earlier, we cannot have a campfire here. So all we did was took a gas grill that they supplied us, and we're gonna add, and all we did is take aluminum pan, and we're just gonna cook in an aluminum pan. How easy is that? So now we're gonna take the number 8, again, 8 times 2, 16, divided by 2/3, so 1/3 of it is roughly about 4, so we're gonna set that in there. If it'll fit, and by
Bend
God,
that
we'll
pan.
make it fit. It's the last thing we ever do. But one thing good about aluminum pan is it will stretch.
That's gonna work. And again, 2/3 on top. So how many up here?
2/3 on top, so we're gonna do 16 up here. And then we're gonna do 10 12 here. 12 here. We probably won't do as many. This is number 8, so we probably won't do as many up here.
8 times 2 is 16 divided by 3, so we got 4 on here. We're going to do 10 up here.
That's 14.
Yes, that's close enough.
Close enough. Again, guys, we're not used to cooking with coals. Typically, Gary and I cook with, we just measure it with our regular wood that we burn down. So, so give us a break when we can't do math. But we're going to do that. And when he gets that done,
Actually, I'm going to stop at 9.
he's going to got 9 on there. We're going to set the asparagus on top. And when Gary finishes this, I may move the asparagus over to here, but there's no sense you watching us do this unless y'all just want to. So we'll be back and we're going to show you guys the finished product. And I hope you enjoy it because we really enjoy being in Colorado and Durango. Great state. Come by, come down here and visit Durango. And we're staying at the Bar O.B. Cabins. O-Bar O Cabins. Forgive me, O-Bar O Cabins. And we're staying in one that's a really, really nice cabin. They have several here. And again, right on the Florida River. You can't beat it. So we've enjoyed it. This is our last day here. And
Unfortunately,
and we don't want to go home. So, but we have to tomorrow, but we wanted to bring this to you. Hey, we brought the Dutch ovens. We might as well show you what we're doing out here. So stay tuned. We'll show you the finished product. Guys, I think we're done. Let's give it a shot. Gary, why don't you open the fish first, and we'll grab a hold of that. See if I can grab one. Don't try this at home, folks. All right, and then let's grab some of the vegetables. I'm gonna grab some food with. Oh, those look good. Let's grab a spoon. Get some of this out. And
make sure you get some of that onion.
oh, I love it. All right, and now for the asparagus. And y'all remember, we took the asparagus, we didn't put it in here. We cut it off the top. We just put it in tin foil and set it on top. Oh, those are gonna be good. And some asparagus, piece de resistance. Let's open up the fish.
How's it looking?
Right away. Rainbow trout. Durango, Colorado. Oh, look at it flaking. Guys, again, we're going to eat. But we're going to tell you again, this isn't rocket surgery. You guys can do it. And look at our setup. And we just cooked a whole meal with 2 Dutch ovens, sitting on a gas grill. You can do it in your backyard. You can do it in your apartment. Go to your local hardware store, get your Dutch oven, and try this. It's fun. We enjoy it. We enjoy bringing these videos to you. And we're going to say it like we always say it. Y'all keep the party going.
And we'll see you around the campfire here in Southwest Colorado.
Take care.
BMac here, folks, just showing y'all how easy it is to fly fish here in Durango, Colorado. Here on the Florida River, about 100 feet behind our cabin.